Hey everyone, it's Dr. Cara, and this video is part of my Valentine's Day series for the month of February, the month of love. And in these videos this month, we are looking at all the different ways that we love our pets love us, all of the love that we share. And in this video, I want to talk about a really specific aspect of that love, and that is pet reincarnation. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Cara Gubbins. I am a professional animal communicator, and my mission is to connect people to animals, nature, and spirit, and deepen all of our relationships, and really show people that if you are an animal lover, you are already an animal communicator, and anybody can do this. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about one of the most common questions that I get, and that is, will my pet come back to me? And of course, when we have to say goodbye to a loved one, whether it's an animal or a person, it's hard. And we just want some confirmation that we can stay connected. And I know for me, when my dog Aiko passed several years ago, I knew that we were still connected, but I missed touching her. I missed hearing her little nails on the floor and her bark and all of the quirky little things that made her her. And so the idea of, or the question of, will my pet come back to me, of course, is very near and dear to my heart. And that was a question that I had when Aiko passed. And I want to address that question, but I want to address it in a way that may be a little bit different. And this is from over 10 years as a professional animal communicator, and coming into it with no preconceived concept of life and reincarnation and what happens after we die. And so everything that I'm going to share with you is what I've learned directly from talking to animals and asking them, what's it like? What's next? What are you doing? How will you know? How will you decide if you come back or you won't? Why is there options? What are the options? How do they work? And so I've through these conversations with all these different species of animals, different individuals with different personalities, different situations, different relationships with people, I have put all of those pieces together into creating my ongoing and ever expanding understanding of the universe and the nature of love and the nature of our relationships and why we are in relationship and what that means and how it works. So everything that I'm going to share with you in this video and other videos in this series is all based on direct communication, no religious dogma, no spiritual preconceptions, no, I want it to be this way, so I'm going to make up this story. This is just based on what animals say directly to me. And so this series is what I'm calling my Animals in the Afterlife series. This video is about pet reincarnation. Future videos are going to talk about the Rainbow Bridge and what happens, signs from your pet who has passed, so you know that they're there, soul contracts that you have with your pets, and other topics. And if there is a question that you have around animals in the afterlife, please put it in the comments below, and I will create a video to answer that question for you. So that's the best way for me to work. I just love knowing what you want to know, and then I can go right to it and talk to you directly through these videos. So the burning question, will my pet come back to me? And obviously there's only two answers to that question, either yes or no. So let's talk about reasons why a pet might not come back. So sometimes the answer to that question is no. And never in my 10 years of working as a professional has it ever been, well, I think maybe one was like, yeah, I'm kind of done with this person. Okay, so one time, but it's not a judgment. It's not there's something wrong with you. It's not anything like that. It has never been about that. If the answer is no, and the pet is not going to reincarnate and come back with you, it's because they have a good reason. So some of those good reasons are that they're doing important work on the other side. So my understanding, and this is an area that is not very well developed, but through conversations, I've learned that a lot of souls that have incarnated in animal bodies, after they leave that body, they have spiritual work to do on the other side. Sometimes it's helping other souls cross over. Sometimes it's helping other souls heal after a difficult lifetime. Sometimes it's stuff that I don't think I even understand because there's all this multidimensionality to it. And so I just know that animals and their souls can have important jobs to do that are more important and meaningful to them than coming back into this particular reality that we share here on planet Earth. And it really is not like this is less or better or worse or anything like that. It's just like, here's all these different options and here's the one I'm choosing. So there's a real neutrality about it. There's not a judgment. So that's one reason. The other reason, number two, that an animal might not be coming back and reincarnating to be with you is often they choose to be a guardian angel instead. And I have had, especially dogs, tell me that they can do more good to help their person if they remain in spirit form and don't come back in physical form. So if you are feeling like, why isn't my pet coming back to me? Just know that, number one, they might be busy. Number two, they might be with you, but it might not be in the form that you expect. And we'll talk more about this in future videos in this series, but just know that they can also become spirit guides for you, guardian angels, anything. And then the third reason why they might not come back to you, they might say no to reincarnation with you, is that just isn't part of their plan. They had only planned to come in this one time, and they did it, and they learned what they needed to learn, and now they're going to go learn different lessons in different places. So they're kind of just moving on. They're doing what they need to do for their own soul's growth. And again, there's no judgment. There's just all these options. It's like if you went to the best university in the galaxy and you're like, oh, there's all these great classes. Which one am I going to choose? Okay, I'll try this little incarnate with a person thing. And okay, that was pretty cool. But hey, I want to do this interdimensional healing thing too. I want to go check that out. So there's just so many options available to souls, and they might just choose a different option. So those are the three main reasons that I've seen. And I think, as far as I can think, the only three reasons that a pet would not be coming back to be with a person. So, so let's talk about when a pet will come back. So when do they say, yes, I will be reincarnating and I will be coming back to you? That is when you guys have set it up in that way. So either your soul or the animal soul or the two souls together have made the decision and recognized the learning available or the loving available or the service available through coming back again and again together in this physical lifetime. So if it hasn't happened yet, if you do have a pet who is going to reincarnate, and I've had dogs tell me they were going to reincarnate as the person's human child. So just don't get attached. I've had dogs tell me they were going to come back as cats because when they were planning to come back, that would be logistically better for the person. So there's so much of variability and so many options. So it may be, yes, I've already come back. It may be, yes, I'm waiting for the right time. And it may be, yes, but I'm busy doing some other stuff right now. And when I get done with that other cool stuff that I'm exploring, I will come back and be with you again. So those are kind of the most common ways that reincarnation will and will not happen. And those are really, that's it. That's the whole enchilada. There's not much more than that from what I've learned from animals who have crossed the Rainbow Bridge. So I just want to address kind of the next question that comes up for a lot of people, which is, will I know? Don't tell them not to come right now because I'm not ready, or because I can't have a dog in this house, or I'm in an apartment, or I'm going to travel, or whatever. And will I recognize them? Will I know that it's them? Will I recognize them? And the answer is yes. And don't worry about it, because whoever or however, whatever intelligence is out there orchestrating all of these things knows what is best for you and knows what is best for your pet. So just know that it's all happening for the highest good of all concerned, and it won't happen at a bad time. And you will recognize the soul of that animal when that soul returns to be with you, even if it's in a different species, even if it looks different, even if it's a different gender. You know, our human three-dimensional thinking kind of puts things in boxes, but we have to open that box and see all these different ways that this can happen. So that's what I have learned as an animal communicator about pet reincarnation. It is, it's beautiful, it's complex, it's simple. It is really the continuation of relationships, and it is the undying essence of love between us and our beloved pets. And that love remains no matter what. And I have always, every single animal who has passed still feels that love for that person. So just know that that's a non-negotiable. That's always there. That's just part of the package. That love always goes on. And if you would like more information, or you would like help connecting directly with a pet of yours who has passed on, I do offer a self-study class called Connect with Your Pet Angel. And I'll put some more information in the description below, so you can check that out and see. It's an amazing, healing, uplifting, inspiring process that I walk you through having a direct connection with your pet who has passed, and guiding you through a conversation with that pet so that you get the answers to the questions that you have about where they are, whether they're coming back, when they're coming back, if they are, how they're coming back, how you can connect with them until they come back. All of that stuff, it's all included in there. So definitely check that out. And thanks for being part of my community. Thanks for loving animals the way that you do. And it's just been so fun this month to focus on the love, the month of February, the month of love, and exploring all the different ways that we love our pets and they love us back. So if you've missed any of my videos this month, definitely go back and check out the What's My Pet's Love Language. I can't remember the others, but there's more there. And enjoy a deeper and deeper connection with your pet, whether they are with you in the physical or not. All right, have a great day. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everybody.